In this video, I'm going to be covering a lot of different companies, so make sure you watch until the very end so you do not miss these plays. I have a stock trading at 40 cents that just received an $8 price target, and they just partnered with a $1 billion plus company that has a customer base that encompasses over 60% of hospitals and 97% of academic medical centers in the United States. This company is filled with a lot of catalysts, has a lot of momentum, and I think this one could continue to go up going into next week. This was a very big catalyst, a very big contract for their novel AI-driven precision heart disease test. And keep in mind, guys, heart disease is the #1 cause of death worldwide. So a very big market for what they're doing, and they just got this very big partnership. I call this play out just around 30 cents. It was holding very strong at 31 cents. I said it needs to break past 35 cents for an easy scalp. This one went all the way to 45 cents and now is trading at 40 cents as of right now. Has a lot of momentum going into next week. Can this one continue to run? Keep in mind, it's already up a lot, so people could start taking profits, but I think it still has a chance to go up. So it's still one we have to watch going into next week. Either way, this one is up 40% since I called it out, so make sure you like the video and put notifications on so you do not miss these plays right here. Last video, I did say I am very bullish on Bitcoin. This is mainly because of these spot ETFs expected to approve in the next few months, maybe even early January at the very latest. If that does happen, which I think is very likely, Bitcoin will continue to jump up. And back when gold had its first ever ETF, gold rallied 250 to 300%. So can Bitcoin double once these do get approved? If they do get approved, it's very likely, or it will at least go up to 50,000 plus, in my honest opinion. And then we have a few months after that, we have the Bitcoin halving coming up, which is another big catalyst for Bitcoin that could make it go up as well. For that reason, guys, you definitely have to start paying attention to these Bitcoin mining plays, because if Bitcoin goes up, obviously these stocks will greatly benefit from this. Their revenue will go up, their profitability will go up, and everything like that. So at the end of the video, I'm going to be showing you a few different plays to really watch in the coming months as all this stuff does start to take place. First stock I want to talk about is Clover Health Investment Corporation, ticker CLOV, trading at $1.08. Actually went down almost 1% in after hours. And in the last week, this one is up 17%. In the last month, up 7%. And they do have earnings coming out tomorrow. And last time they did have earnings come out, this one did jump all the way up to $2 plus. So if earnings are positive, this one could easily, go to $1.50 to $2, or, just really have a good run if earnings are positive. So definitely want to watch for tomorrow as earnings are coming out. Last video I did cover Hubc, a cybersecurity play that was, trending. And I said if it did break around 80 cents, it could easily push up to $1. And actually look at the price of Hubc. It is trading at 47 cents. You would say I was wrong, but I was actually right if you actually listen to what I said. If it does break 80 cents and then breaks past this 83-cent level right here, I think this one could absolutely explode. Even reach $1 plus. So this is what I'm watching very closely right now. Call that play at 74 cents. I basically said if it broke this key level, I think it was around here, I said it would absolutely explode and go up to near $1. And what happened, it broke that level and it went all the way to a high of 94 cents. But after that, it absolutely tanked. So I was right, but it did tank after that. So with a lot of these plays, they will come up and go right back down. So keep that in mind. You really have to take profits when you get them. And, this play has a lot of negative catalysts with it. So, it's not one you would typically want to hold. But, this one did reach the level I said it would. I said it would reach almost $1 if it did break that, level around 80 cents. And it went all the way to 94 cents. So just keep that in mind with these plays. Next stock I want to talk about is ticker CDIO, Cardio Diagnostics Holdings, trading at 37 cents. Actually trading at 40 cents because it did go up in after hours last Friday. So Cardio Diagnostic Holdings Inc. receives innovative technology contract from Vizient, which is a $1 billion plus company with a lot of connections to hospitals and academic centers, which we will talk about. But this is for they basically partner with this company with their novel AI-driven precision heart disease test. So just a few days ago, CDIO, a pioneer of artificial intelligence-driven precision cardiovascular medicine test, today announced, or just a few days ago, announced its AI-driven molecular heart disease test, which identify objective, epigenetic, and genetic biomarkers in patients suspected to be at risk or who may have coronary heart disease, has received an innovative technology contract from Vizient Inc., the nation's largest provider-driven healthcare performance improvement company. That's a very big partnership here. This is why the stock went from 20 cents all the way to 40 cents and, could still go up as this company does have a lot of catalysts and has, they've had a lot of big news come out, a lot of big partnerships come out recently. So Vizient's customer base encompasses over 60% of hospitals and 97% of academic medical centers in the U.S. So a very big partnership that has a lot of connections and, they can reach a lot of people through this agreement. And through this agreement, Vizient provider customers can access cardio diagnostics state-of-the-art tests at a negotiated pricing, thereby increasing access to the next generation of cardiovascular disease testing. CEO basically says they're honored to receive this contract from Vizient, which will accelerate access to our novel heart disease tests that leverage AI and a precision medicine approach. She says the team is excited to make cardiovascular more accessible across the country through this contract. So Vizient is a very big company with a lot of different connections. As you can see, the company they partnered with represents a diverse customer base that includes academic medical centers, pediatric facilities, community hospitals, integrated health delivery networks, and non-acute health care providers, and represents more than $130 billion in annual purchasing volume. So this is very huge for, to be partnered with this big company. And CDIO is sitting at a tiny $5 million market cap, only 11.7 million outstanding shares. And this one has been getting crazy volume last week. I think it hit 200 million plus a lot of last week. So this one could easily move, as there are a lot of eyes on it. We'll just have to see. And if they do bust out another catalyst, this one could easily move up even more. Just a very big partnership that really push the stock price up and could have some continued momentum next week. We'll just have to see how it goes. I want to talk about ticker OLB, which offers a variety of services, including banking, e-commerce, and Bitcoin mining. So trading at 61 cents and a very strong balance sheet. As you can see, they have $37 million in total assets compared to $5.5 million in total liabilities. So a very good balance sheet. Revenue has continued to go up. First quarter of 2023, they did like $7 million in total revenue, just under $7 million. And for the second quarter of 2023, did $8.3 million and only lost $587,000 in net income. The quarter before that, revenue was down and they lost $2.6 million in terms of net income. So their margins are going up and their revenue is going up as well. So $37 million in total assets compared to a $9.3 million market cap, only 15 million outstanding shares, and a float of around 10 million shares. So very good balance sheet, very good share structure, and they are in a good sector, and they can benefit if Bitcoin does go up. Trading at 61 cents, so I do believe they are at risk for a reverse split. Not sure when the deadline is, but I do believe it's coming up pretty soon. I'll have to check into that, but this is definitely a stock you have to watch that I was watching, a few months ago. CLSK Clean Spark Inc. trading at $4.45 with a very strong balance sheet. Only $49 million in total liabilities compared to $652 million in total assets. So, like I said, if this ETF approval does happen and we still have the Bitcoin halving coming up, in a few months, these are stocks you have to watch. The first one is ticker CLSK. They are still losing a lot of money each quarter. But like I said, if Bitcoin does go up, their margins will go up and revenue will go up as well. Revenue is continuing to go up Q over Q. You can see they lost $14 million in the second quarter of 2023, but revenue is consistently going up. So this is still one to watch. That's all I have for today's video, guys. Let me know any other Bitcoin mining plays that you are watching and any other stocks you're watching, and I will see you on the next video.